All my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with an Earth2 OMI Veve update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Give Dashi pets. So we do have a thank you guys for the 5 likes so quickly. I'm just going to read a couple of the announcements from Earth2 real quick. I'm going to try to break it down as quick as possible. Coming in from Shane says, "Dear Earth2 users, we hope all is well. Yada yada." No, I'm not yada yadaing over the best part. That's a Seinfeld reference. Essence and EPLs is the first subject saying that they were scheduled to roll out a few weeks ago, as everyone has noted. Their design, development, and QA teams invested a significant amount of time and effort to ensure features were ready to roll out, but at the 11th hour, 59th minute, something was brought to their attention that was there was a decision to delay the rollout. We believe the delay was warranted, given the potential upside for all Earth2 landowners, and long-term, it has allowed us to begin planning around certain tweaks to our original Essence systems. Even so, one thing remains the same, that the rollout was to introduce the beginning of Phase 2, and more specifically, Essence, which plays a vital role in the number of future game design elements of Earth 2. Now, with that being said, not only did they originally plan for Essence, they originally planned for resources as well. As noted today, it was leaked last week, where last week it was leaked, we have all of these different types of Essence coming in, or I'm sorry, resources that were fresh water, limestone, sand, iron ore, wood, gold, and coal, the Magnificent Seven. And those are just the beginning. They have said in other updates that they are going to have more than just that, but that's just the start of what we're going to get. And there was a mistake made last time. Out of those 7, it looked like there was, the leak that happened last week looked like there was an island, there was trees, there was sand, there was water. So it kind of made sense that all of these things were on that same island, but that's not the case. You could take a screenshot of what I did in Antarctica. You could take a screenshot of somewhere in China, London, Paris, Tokyo, whatever, Hillary Duff song. And it'll all show that. And most likely what it'll show is only a couple of those, like 1 or 2 or even 3 or 4 of those items at a time. I don't think you're going to find a property or a set of tiles that have all 7. If you do, that's probably going to be really rare, and you definitely might want to hang on to that. So moving on, the tweaks and restructuring is coming along well. I believe there are many options for us to roll out Essence EPLs while internally progressing and preparing for all other opportunities. It will give us time to monitor and balance the use and production of Essence, and very importantly, allow subsequent planned features to roll out and not remain blocked. Again, that being said, is that they do have the website that has been tweaked as well. So not only do we have the update of the actual resources, but you're going to be able to as well change your banner. I changed my banner to just says the real Randy Chavez. So you can change your banner, flag, what have you. And outside of that, they updated the heat map as well. Moving on, their team has not slowed down since the delay of Essence, but used the time to continue working as quickly as possible. There are some key takeaways here. React. Our MVP was built using Riot.js as a front end, which caused us numerous headaches navigating hypergrowth, security improvements, updates, and user experience. Early on in the development, developers identified and proposed the benefits of moving the front end to React, but we could never find the spare time to execute. But we have now used the Essence and EPL delay in part to upgrade the landing page and app to React, while the strategic team explored changes in the Essence system. So basically, they jump ship to another ship. They commandeered another ship, featured as Riot, as among other things, React offers a more strict and straightforward data flow, making the app more maintainable and flexible when adding new features. And the pivot is almost complete, so it's not like they have like several months to do. They said once it's done, it'll allow them to implement and roll out more secure changes, fixes, and new features significantly faster. So anytime they do need to implement something, boom, it's going to be much, much quicker. Blockchain. Here's the thing that we have all been speculating on for a long time, saying that it is with great pleasure we officially announce that Earth2 has been in the process of developing a strategic blockchain plan and will be integrating on-chain assets into our core virtual metaverse experience. So the way they make that sound seems like they're not going on GoChain or Chainlink. It's on chain. So that they're developing themselves. So they're developing their own cryptocurrency, which, again, I like that better than them using someone else's because that's vertically integrated. They're not beholden to someone else. Now, that being said, we believe the upcoming decentralized components, decentralized, perfect word there, for Earth2 will greatly enhance the overall benefits for our community by enabling the continued ownership and marketplace transactions in exciting Earth2 digital assets, both centralized on public blockchains. We see the power of decentralization and rapidly advancing blockchain innovations as a natural progression for Earth2 and community as we continue to create our new exciting virtual world. Again, being on the blockchain, having it decentralized is something that is paramount to the success of this crypto. While we are certainly investing in substantial time and due diligence into ensuring we make the right decision for all Earth2, we've been excited, blah, 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 blah. All right, so moving on to resources. Again, I touched the base on this a little bit. This is just kind of a quick breakdown. Design and, I get so many notifications. Design and metrics for resources are progressing well. Notice that an update that now displays the initial resource types can be expected on Earth2. The list contains those resources that will be available when they roll out the resource system. So it's just these 7 for now. It's just those 7 that I had mentioned before that you could go and on Earth2 website. Those are the resources that your tiles may produce during the first months of the economic simulation. But again, if your tiles don't produce anything, keep those tiles. Keep those tiles because if it doesn't produce anything, it will produce something in the future, most likely something a bit more rare than the sand, limestone, all that. It's just a start, of course, and these resources, as well as others, will be later added, will play a critical part in Earth2 simulation. They are the first building blocks of Earth2, and they definitely won't be the last. Our plan is to roll out resources in one lucky country in order to test and balance resource production properly before expanding the systems to the whole world. So again, they're going to do that in one country. If you're Aria Realty, you're lucky because he has tiles in every single country. Me, I do not. I do not have tiles. I only have 20-something thousand tiles, most of which are in Antarctica. By the way, Antarctica in Earth 1 has 70% of the world's fresh water supply, so mic drop. Thus you, our users, will play an important part in the final design and balancing of the feature. Moving on to Mastercards, which I've covered extensively the last couple weeks. So basically it's that the cards are going to be free for those that need to withdraw. You know, they do eat that cost, but at present, users who reach out to us, they'll have those. The virtual cards are only the beginning. Earth2 is also working on a physical card that will initially be available in limited quantity. So I definitely want that physical card because these cards will include the additional ability of being used anywhere Mastercard is accepted, which will also include ATMs. Not only that, but you will also be able to load funds onto your Earth2 Mastercard, and holders of the E2 Mastercard will receive discounts and benefits inside the Earth2 platform. That basically incentivizes you to using it. Real quick thing I learned from Aria Realty is that do not use your credit card unless you have the funds to pay it off at the end of the month because you are going to be slammed with fees. They didn't go into this. They didn't mention exactly what the fees would be, you know, the interest rate, but I will use that card every single day in the outside world, in the E2 metaverse, because like they said, discounts and benefits inside the Earth2 platform, I'm going to be slamming that down everywhere. Y'all can Venmo me, y'all can Cash App me, boom, I'm going to slam that down everywhere. They said there will be costs associated with purchasing the physical cards, and they're working on the ability to follow external businesses to reward Earth2 MasterCard holders. So I'm probably going to have to email them saying, hey, Chavez Trading Company and Chavez Canto Project want your cards. Oh, excuse me. They had a lot of support updates as well, and the final comments. Final comments is basically just saying, hey, as a recap of what they talked about for the last coming weeks. There's some still big pieces of the puzzle, and they're truly coming together. Although the next steps before us are focusing on phase 2. So they have some. Again, they focused on phase 3 a little bit, but most of which is phase 2. Their E2 engine team are making exciting progress for phase 3 as well, and they're working diligently in the background. Diligently, I'm sorry. And also, they did throw a little factoid in there saying that it has been predicted that the global augmented reality and virtual reality market will reach $500 billion by 2025, and Earth2 plans to become a prominent platform within this market and beyond. Remember what I said, virtual reality, augmented reality are going to be a multi-trillion-dollar business. So that factoid that they said $500 billion by 2025, that may or may not be true. I think that might be a little, not soon. I think it might reach that before then, because again, technology develops very, very quickly. So everything I have said kind of falls in line with this. So again, by 2030, yeah, multi-trillion dollars. They basically just say thank you. And also, if a product, service, feature, or affiliation is not displayed on their website or official social media accounts, it is not associated with Earth2. And then changes through a picture of a flag, said Earth2, said custom banners. That's it. So I know I am a lot of minutes behind on these comments. Let's get to them. Sixpackalypse says, hello, Dashy. Hi, Trashy. How dare you? John Doe says, I wonder why values aren't available. Maybe they were pressured into releasing something. No, I mean, I think the pressure was that they let it leak last week. But yeah, that's a decent point. They didn't have to announce all of this. What actually would have made people a bit easier was if they officially announced those resources things today with a small announcement, and then they do the thing with the credit cards, the next announcement, 5CA, the next announcement, Essence, the next announcement, and this way they have announcements going, every week or every 2 weeks. They still didn't give us a timeline though. They just meant that everything's working. So that's something that they gave us something, and they gave us a lot, but it wasn't actually a timeline on when they would be done. They just soon, kind of as always, which again I'm fine with, but I understand a bunch of other people are not. So we'll see how they react over the next day or so. Again, Guidebook Gaming will definitely be talking about this tonight. Link down below for their Twitch stream channel. Maxwell Cook says 35,200 Veve collectibles out tomorrow, ranging from $40 to $90. Burn, baby. So I didn't even go over Veve. For those of you that don't know if you're European and you were asleep last night, Veve and OMI, Akomi is moving Veve's OMI, thank you guys for 15 likes, from GoChain to Ethereum. Not that they're switching out OMI for Ethereum, but they're going to be on the Ethereum blockchain. And no, there's no fees. There are no gas fees. There are no, the transaction time is very, very limited. It's basically instant. And that'll roll out probably, I'm going to think they're going to coincide it with Ethereum 2.0, because they did not give a timeline either on when they would be moving from GoChain to the Ethereum blockchain. I hypothesize that it's going to be the same time that Ethereum 2.0 comes out, because again, those gas fees, that's something that everyone has been complaining about for Ethereum for a long time. So it makes sense that they cut it down to zero, I hope. Maxwell goes, a Supergirl, the ultra rare at 3,800. Yeah, okay, so they have Mera from Aquaman series. They have Batwoman, Catwoman, and Supergirl. I am heckin' pumped. I wish I had Power Girl in there. She's chesty. Legio Leon says, Randy, my man, what's going on? Legio Leon, howdy. Keith Smith says, is there really a new Earth2 egg hunt going on right now? I don't think so. I mean, all these announcements, I didn't make one of an Earth2 egg hunt. Dashy glowing different today. Yeah, Dashy sometimes just has a different view on the world, and we get to see that through Dashy's diamond eyes. So what do you mean react to a riot? Okay, no, that maybe I was misunderstood in that. I'll go over that real quick. Essence and EPLs going to react and riot. Oh man, I actually lost where that was. All right, here we go. I'm just going to do this real quick. Open up Essence and EPLs. Ensure features ready to roll out. Okay. Tweaks returning, coming. Be doing so would allow phase 2 to begin. All right, that's not that one. Internal air team has not slowed down. React. Okay, so basically, where's my curry at? They're saying that their MVP was built using riot.js. That's the program they were using as a front end. And using that, it caused a lot of headaches. It was basically not good for them. It was very, very bad. So early on, the developers identified and proposed the benefits of moving the front end to what's called React. And eventually they were able to implement that, and they're doing that now. Vittori G. Pascal says, maybe the test country will be UAE. Would explain the blue line around the country. Maybe. I mean, That was their test for releasing country first. So, but also they did say in here, I didn't cover it, but there will be updates and things that they will not have announcements for. They will not put something like this. It's just going to be updated, and those of us that are checking the game constantly and are playing the game will see it first. So yeah, don't. When that happens, will I go live? Sure. I'll do that as like a surprise thing, maybe a surprise video. But just be advised, guys, that this is this is probably one of the last times that we get a full big major announcement like that. Not that they won't make announcements in the future, they will, but they're just going to do the actual update first and then announce it later. Whether you guys like that or dislike that, why they're doing that is because when they had announced Dubai like weeks in advance, there's a lot of pushback from people, saying, hey, I didn't get a chance to buy because so many people were buying at the same time. Please fix that. But they were just saying it much, much ruder. And then when it happened, they had a mistake, and Mayotte and like 3 other islands or countries were opened up. They did not get as much pushback. They didn't get as much blowback. So that's why they're just going to do it unannounced, and then do an announcement after. Hiccups. T-1 says, almost, oh God. Oh, I have a new offer for, oh, okay, all right. I have to go soon. Freddie Mercury, I'm sorry, T-1 says, almost complete is less than a month. I hope so. Freddie Mercury says, hello, Randy, nice to see you. Hello, Freddie Mercury says hello to the chat. People will be responding. Speezy Koenig says, but blockchain assets do not mean crypto. It could also mean that tiles are on blockchain and they don't have a cryptocurrency. That's possible too. The reason why it might not be that, or it just could be both, is because their marketplace is going to be huge. Their market, and I don't mean just buying tiles. I mean actually like buying resources and doing stuff. Can that happen with just e-dollars, which are equal to $1? Sure. But again, that's their stable coin. I really do think they're going to have something along the lines of a crypto. Now, tiles being on the blockchain, maybe people trade tiles. Now, I definitely think they're going to have both. Tiles will be on the blockchain, absolutely, but yeah, I think doing something on having their own crypto as well, just because again, that it wouldn't make too much sense for them to just be using e-dollars. Like why change it from dollars to e-dollars? Maybe something legal. I don't know why. Maxwell Cook says, I have at least one tile in about 54 countries. There you go, Maxwell Cook, get it. Benga Cyprian says, I had some issues with the location and they fixed it very fast. Oh, very good, very good. Oh, Lynn X, what's going on, buddy? Zan Tomek says, again, no dates. Yeah, again, no dates. So unfortunately, we don't have that, but at this point, we're all jonesing for this update, any updates, and they gave us a lot of updates, which they did not have to do. I think it probably would have been better if they did one update, another update, each week. This way, people, where it's not 2 weeks for the next update and people are just like complaining again. I feel like, and again, they did this with no dates. I feel like because they gave us so much this morning, that they're going to have another update pretty soon, or they're going to have more updates that they don't announce that is just going to be in the game pretty soon, and then they're going to make the announcement. So I hope I'm right. Yeah. John Prince says, I don't know if anyone has asked already, but do you know when phase 2 will begin? No, we have no idea. Probably a couple months. Keith Smith says, why would they do that? Go chain to Ether. So why Veve would do that is because they had a falling out with the founder of GoChain, and that's just pretty much it. Also, this does give them a lot more exposure because there are so many people that are fanatics with Ethereum that they would just say, okay, well, for Ethereum, you have they're just going to look what's on the Ethereum blockchain, and then they're just going to find that for that. Also, it probably does make it a bit easier to go on Binance, Kraken, and Coinbase. At some point, again, I'm not expecting that right away. We are still supposed to get a new exchange this month, so we'll see what happens with that. Devin B's like eyes everywhere. Then just Brown says, why there is value for the resources? There is no. All right, why is there no value for the resources? So basically, because it hasn't rolled out yet. This is just the update. They're just doing things slowly. eventually there will be, and you'll be able to mine and you'll be able to get those resources. So yeah. Poor Man Printing says, yes, sir. I have been reading a lot about Immutable X, and I tell you what, they made the right decision. I read from a post from Dan, and they said probably 2 months from now they will roll out Immutable. Okay, all right, yeah, Immutable. If you haven't seen it, go to their Twitter. That's the other thing that they're using. Oh my God, my knee! I'm dying. Benji Sipra says, why silver is not mentioned in the resources? Maybe there's no silver. Maybe that. I think that there might be eventually, because again, in every game you do have either silver or even weapons made of silver. You have weapons made of iron, made of steel, and then silver-made weapons are the best weapons. I don't think I've ever seen a gold-plated, like maybe a gold-plated piece of armor, but definitely, yeah. So silver's definitely the best, especially if you're attacking werewolves. I don't know if there's gonna be werewolves there. Where's my curry at? Says Dan Marini has that blue line. Is not the blue line. Blue lines are borders. San Marino. I was gonna say Dan Marino, like Dan Marino. Okay, San Marino has the blue line. Oh yeah, the blue line's probably just borders because again, the UAE does make up seven different United Arab Emirates. Maxwell Cook says that blue line has been there since UAE was released. I think it was just to keep the sections separated. That's probably true as well. Earth2 Treasure Hunters. Earth2 says Earth2 tiles and lots already have unique block IDs. Blockchain is happening. That's also true. Each tile is unique because of that blockchain ID. I don't know. It's their own blockchain though, so it's not on. Again, they have Etherscan on there. Actually, we have a incoming tweet from. No, it's never mind. It's from CZ Binance saying, if you missed the $200 range BNB a couple years ago, well, don't despair. BNB is still just that. They're just talking about Binance Coin, saying not financial advice and all that. Juan Prince says, I would like to see them start talking about avatar customizations. If this is trying to become an RPO or Second Life on steroids. Yeah, I would like that too. I would absolutely love the fact that they would. Are the avatars going to be like, Mii's from the, Nintendo Wii? Are they going to be similar to like Master Chief? Are they going to be like Pokemon? Like what are these avatars going to look like? I think that'd be cute to have like a chibi version, like a bunch of different versions. Like you have a normal version that looks like a normal person, but then also have a thing like where you have a chibi version, like it looks like you're in like Pokemon and you just little arms and little whatever. I think that'd be fun. That'd be really cool. I would imagine being in the warring world, fighting like a chibi little like Pokemon Red, like that machine gun. That'd be so great. Spizzle Koenig says, I think a coin with good fundamentals like OMI will blow up even more on Ethereum than on GoChain. Yeah, I agree 100%. And I don't, like I said, I actually have, so for those that don't know, Pokemon and Nintendo Pokemon and Mario did a crossover in 2016 for the 20th anniversary where they had Pikachu in a Mario jumpsuit with white gloves and a hat, and they had the same thing with Pikachu and Luigi. They had two like simple normal cards, and they had two full art cards, both for Mario and Luigi Pikachu's. And the full set I got it for like less than $1,000 in 2016. And it's very, very rare. It's very, very collectible. It is one of my most prized possessions. It's not a Trophy Kangaskhan, and it's not my 6 Blaine's Charizards first edition PSA 10, but they are worth a little, probably between $8,000 and $9,000 total. I just got a bid right now for $7,500. I will take that. I will net less than that because again, taxes and fees and everything. So I'll net like $6,800, whatever. But I'm doing that, selling at a major loss, just so I can get more OMI, just so I can get more Bitcoin, and just so I have more money for Earth2. When eventually, if they don't have a crypto, then I'm just going to put it into tiles. If they do have a crypto, which I expect them to, I'm going to put it into the crypto. So yeah, this is a sale that's going to hurt. This sale is going to hurt me. I'm going to go to the bank after this. John Prince says, people are going to want to customize their appearance. RPO is Ready Player One. Yeah. Again, I want that also. I want to have like a badass scar like Yamcha and Dragon Ball Z. I want to be able to have, I want to actually put my tattoos on my avatar. That would be cool. People would know who I am. I mean, they'd probably have, when you're able to click on or view someone's avatar, probably able to say, oh, this is the real Randy Chavez. This is Prince. This is Investor Ali. This is whoever. Yeah. John Prince says, at some point, people are going to want that more than land customizations. You're probably right. Yeah, because again, if anyone has kids that has played Fortnite or has played Fortnite themselves, you do have that element of buying skins for your avatar. They're going to be buying skins left and right. That, oh God, Earth2 is so smart. So smart. And again, you're probably going to be able to do, people are going to be able to sell skins. There's sell skins for however tall you might be, however short you might be, fat, chibi, if you're going to be like Wario, Fat Princess Peach, whatever have you. Can't wait. Can't heckin' wait. Ruben Test R says, could you talk about the tweet that I sent you this morning and dig a little deeper and talk about what is right and what is wrong on tonight's stream? All right, so basically, Ruben Testier says that sent me a tweet about this one guy had a couple things wrong with OMI, and I'll try to go over that tonight. But it's basically them saying, it's basically the person saying that, yeah, I'm selling my OMI at this price right now because I don't think it'll go up for a long time. And it's like, okay, like Zoomer, I don't know, like people are so impatient. Like if you have something good, like don't fold a winning hand. Don't do that. There was some errors they actually made in the calculations with certain things. I'll probably go over that tonight. But the long and short of that is don't sell something that you think is good, that you know is going to be good. Again, not financial advice, not financial advisor. I would never sell. I could put 100,000 into this today and it drops to, you know, a fifth of what it is right now. That's fine because I know where this is going. I've done this before. Benji Siprin says, Randy, what do you think about Andorol? I think this country has a huge potential, a very small country as Monaco and Vatican. I actually don't like countries that are too small because the tile price doesn't grow that much because they maybe only have class 1 tiles. They run out. But if that country happens to be a place where you only get a certain type of resource, then yeah, that could be good. And especially if you and a couple people could literally take over a whole country, put enough money into it. I mean, like I said, people like the Vatican probably just because it's the Vatican. Monaco, I'm not sure of, but again, I haven't looked at it. Right now, my strategy is to either just keep buying tiles in Chavez-topia, which I do every week, or go to the marketplace, look at a property, or look at a country that's only 60 cents, 50 cents, whatever, and then go to the marketplace and then see who's selling what, and buy those tiles 30, 40, 50% off. I can buy tiles for 30 cents. And then I'll just use those resources in essence, bring back to Chavez-topia. Lynn X says, people are posting eggs to Twitter again. I don't know what's happening. Let me know. Carlos Corral says, avatars will be real player 1 type. That's everything. Yeah, I can't wait. And let me know what's happening on Twitter. And give me the 20 likes, please. Rohan Kath says, I know there's this small YouTuber called Pacey. Thank you for the 20 likes. Pacey saying that there's another egg hunt. They didn't announce, no, because I didn't, Shane did not announce that on Twitter. I posted to his notifications, so I get him as soon as he does. There's nothing in here. Again, even what they said, don't listen to anyone that's not in the official source, their social media. They're probably lying, probably trying to get clickbait. Again, maybe, I don't know, unless somebody, again, they said they would do updates without announcements, unless somebody clicked on a tile and found an Easter egg, like randomly. I don't know. They would be such trolls if they did that. Earth is like, yeah, let's just do the announcements, not mention Easter eggs, but let it be in there that, yeah, we're gonna have some updates and we're just not gonna announce. And then somebody clicks on a tile and has an Easter egg there. I would be that is Bugs Bunny level trolling. Like that is god tier trolling if they did that. Second Earth says, do you think Veve and Earth2 will partner up? I'm pretty sure they're both using Unity. Yes. Again, Veve and Ecomi, their whole thing was that they said it would be pretty boring if all you could do is look at your NFTs, whether they're on, in your showroom or not. So they're making them interactive, and they're going to make cross-platform a thing. Them going to Earth2, Earth2 going there. OpenSea.io, they might have something there as well. Again, not everything. You're going to probably have to filter some of it, anything that is X-rated, or maybe they don't have contracts with. But yeah, that they're definitely going to have some inter-company cooperation going on. Lynn X says golf course holes are now appearing on the map. What? Earth2 looks to be pulling more information from the Mapbox API. All right. Let's get this bread. Let's get this round of golf. Let's get. Oh my god, I am so ecstatic for that. Just because. So for those of you that don't know, in the United States Air Force, there's a regulation that says every CONUS base, which means every base in the in the continental United States, there's a regulation that says every base has to have a golf course. I know Air Force is a little uppity, but I really hope that they keep Air Force, McGuire Air Force. Yeah, so many people. So I'm very familiar with golf courses. Also, it is a half-hour time from our half-hour Patreon member shout-out. Oh yeah. London, Paris, maybe Tokyo. Something for someone everywhere I go. Wake up on a Saturday night. Could be New York, could be Hollywood and Vine. London. Oh, sorry. Every half hour I give a shout out to my Patreon members because they feed me. They are the best. Yeah, very familiar with golf courses. I love that. Carlo De Giacomo says, if you zoom the pictures, you can spot at least 2 eggs. Check the hashtag on Twitter. The picture chain has sent on Discord. All right, so the picture that Shane... Oh, in where it has the Earth2 flag, where it says custom banners. Oh, that is so interesting. Oh, because the custom banner is not just on a flagpole. Maybe that's like the golf flagpole, and you can get a chip in it. All right, so let me see if I can find any Easter eggs in this photo. Maybe one. I don't know. Again, I'm doing this on my really small here, so I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I can't find it, but I'm definitely gonna look at that on Twitter afterwards. Any other questions you guys have? Because I have a lot to do today. Again, I'll stream tonight. I did stream. I have a couple of videos yesterday that I did, which I'm gonna try to do once or twice a week now. For again, people that don't know, if you're here, you're obviously on the stream, but for the first couple minutes of the stream, it's just my normal content. The first 9 or 10 minutes of a stream would just be a normal video anyway. So people that say, oh, I don't want to listen to a 2-hour thing, just listen to the first 10 minutes. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, guys, I hope this helped everyone. We do have that drop tomorrow with Veve and Nakomi and all that. So I'm gonna go investigate this. I will be live tonight, hopefully. Yeah, most likely. I love you guys. Comment, like, and subscribe. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, where am I? Bye-bye, Dashi.